beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is Eder Militao is fouled. Rodrigo. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. A lovely bit of skill. Could be danger here. He can get that clear. Chouameni. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. First effort on goal. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Time to deliver. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gerard Moreno. Nicely intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
They get a throw in. Camavinga. Chouameni, over to the left, back into the middle. And claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's been won straight back. Partey. Gerard Moreno. It's run loose here. Gerard shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Gerard Moreno certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rudiger forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde, forward it goes. Gay. Buchanan. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Camavinga.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
In Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Mbappe. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vega clears it away. Oh, that Gay with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He thumps it clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rudiger wins the duel this time.
Gerard Moreno really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Perez. Buchanan. Succumbs to the pressure. Valverde. Buchanan. Foyt. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And back to the goalkeeper. Courtois sends that a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Foyt. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Quality quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. Rodrigo, played towards the other side. Vinicius Junior! Split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Perez. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now this could be... And he shoots! Keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Camavinga. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Rodrigo. That looks a good cross. A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Partey. Perez is onto it in a flash. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of it. Rodrigo! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foyt attempts a clearance. Camavinga spread out to the left. That has been knocked clear. He's still got it, needs help. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde done delicately. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Crossed in again. That's going to go a long way. Flashes it across. Vega tries to clear. And here's Vinicius. He's had a shot! There it is! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rudiger. Valverde. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Valverde. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Valverde. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Buchanan. Foyt. Climbs up big! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And it's played forward. Eder Militao. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And that has been cleared. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Valverde. It's a threatening ball. And a shot! And he's there to get it away. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Gay clears it away. There's the shot! And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Foyt moved on forwards. He is through here. Foyt. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Rudiger. Tchouameni. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Buchanan. Foyt. Now it's Buchanan. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Solomon. Partey. Vega. Valverde. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, out to the left it goes. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Vinicius Junior, played out to the left flank. And here's Valverde. Camavinga. Now can he find a finish? Can he finish? Partey. Vega. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's Camavinga. Partey shifted upfield. Oh, some tackle that. Tchouaméni trying to keep this in. He's got away. And that's a throw-in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rudiger. Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Vega, gently done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to clear it. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Valverde. Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Aim forwards. Buchanan. Solomon. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Solomon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rudiger. Now who's going to be first to this? That looks a good ball through. Tries to get it clear. And it's Partey. Now it's Solomon. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? And here's Solomon. Solomon.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Buchanan shifted upfield. Strong running down that left flank. Swings in across. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Solomon. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Buchanan, now he's off and running. Always onto this. Gerard Moreno. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cleared without complication. Well, that defending. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Valverde. Produces a cross. Foyt. Buchanan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Lofted upfield. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Foyt. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Foyt. Camavinga. Tchouaméni has have it back, and Gerard Moreno! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tchouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. That's really well cleared. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Gay, gently done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Purring through the gears, and here's Rodrigo. And that has been clubbed away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gay moved on forwards. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Rudiger. Valverde. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Here's real chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rudiger, forwards and with intent. Pepe tries making a foray down the right. Good work on the right flank here. Foyt. Gay. Partey. Gay. Out to the right. Solomon. Gerard Moreno! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. It's run loose here. Gets it away. Gay. Gerard Moreno!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Well, that's well seen too. Foyt. Foyt. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Perez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to get it clear. It's a throw-in. That is a brilliant interception. Foyt.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's in plenty of space here. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Solomon. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cleared away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Deftly away.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That was nowhere near his best. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And claimed it back swiftly. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Camavinga shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold. And they've got rid. And they've got a throw. And it's Garcia. Perez. Gerard Moreno herring after the ball here. Fran Garcia. Rudiger. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. A share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Holding very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter press are very potent.
Okay, interesting. Well timed, excellent interception. Eder Militao. Rudiger. And it's Perez. He can run onto that. He's got to be in here! Gerard Moreno, played out towards the right wing. And he shoots! Ooh, a delicate chip through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now that's well seen too. Tchouameni forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Perez. Gerard Moreno! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gerard Moreno clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Tchouameni gets rid without sophistication. Buchanan proves too strong. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Vinicius Junior. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played in here. Clears it away. Foyt. And here's Rodrigo. Gay. Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Gerard Moreno in acres of space out wide. Foyt. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Rodrigo. Nice looking ball. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gay. Vega goes forward. That has been cut short.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That'll be a throw-in. Gerard Moreno does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior! Rodrigo wins the duel this time. In once more. Defending of the desperate. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. Camavinga. Oh, good. Mbappe has a shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Camavinga gets into a good position. He's had a shot! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cleared away. Perez have it back and can go again. Buchanan looking for a runner. Perez. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And here's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's Partey. And here's Perez. Buchanan. Oh, good spread. There will be a throw-in. Camavinga does well to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior! They've scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gay.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That looks a good cross. Moved on forwards. Now it's Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rudiger. Valverde. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Foyt. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. And he's got his cross in. Vega. Lofted upfield. Dinks one through. Perez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rudiger, aim forwards. Referee's given a throw. Out again for a throw-in. And that's a throw-in. Gerard Moreno. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Partey. Gay. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's Valverde. It's a threatening ball. Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. That is a great pick out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played with finesse. Eder Militao with the clearance. Tchouaméni tries to clear. That's good play. And it's Buchanan. That's very neat. Clearly not happy with that. Gay. Foyt. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now it's Perez. Rudiger getting this one clear. and claimed it back swiftly. Perez knocks it out wide, and it's Partey.
Gerard Moreno really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Rodrigo. Might be danger, has a shot! Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vega cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Foyt shifted upfield. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Valverde. Buchanan. Gay. Partey. Gerard Moreno. Now he's off and running. That is a little undercooked. Tchouaméni done delicately. Oh, well measured. And he's there to get it away. And here's Valverde. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Camavinga. Foyt. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. Perez. Partey. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Rudiger, aim forwards. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Partey.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Alexander-Arnold. Partey. Solomon. Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno. And the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
A Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Foyt. Solomon. Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Valverde, Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe tries to thread one through. And it's played forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foyt. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That looks a cracking ball. It's come to nothing. Rudiger, gently done. Eder Militao.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Cleared away. And it's Valverde. Proves too strong. And the counter is on. Camavinga. Valverde. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Solomon. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Eder Militao. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Valverde. It's just beyond his reach. Gay. Solomon, who's set up one goal so far. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. Gay gets it away. Chouameni. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Camavinga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Partey is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. And it's Valverde. And that's aimed into the middle. He's dealt with that well. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga, played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Camavinga, out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, played out. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Rodrigo was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. Now it's Perez. Well, they could break here. Solomon. Chouameni forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gerard Moreno. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Played back in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger getting this one clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior, it's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Can he get onto this? That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Solomon. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe, calmly anticipates. Partey. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Camavinga. Valverde. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Valverde succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo played out to the left flank. Camavinga. Valverde. Delivered across. And he's heaved it away. It's a throw-in. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aim forwards. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Goulet. Vinicius Junior played out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This
has gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Deftly away. Partey does really well to win the ball there. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. And it's played forward. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Mbappe, out to the right. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Vega gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice physical challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Mbappe! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fran Garcia gets across to intercept that. Rudiger. Fran Garcia. Goulet.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vega cuts out the pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Partey makes the interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Perez, it's Perez! Partey. Driven forward. Perez looks to get on the end of this. Tchouameni. Bellingham. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal now.
And he's going direct. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde, oh, good spread. Tchouameni. Rodrigo. He's in a good position here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Foyt shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. This might spell danger. Rodrigo. Oh, that's nice. Partey defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rudiger with a definite foul there. Partey, he's going to be disappointed. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
brilliant interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chooses to deal with it himself. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And it's been played through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foyt looking to get on the end of this. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Cuts out the pass. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. And it's Perez. Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. That's very neat. Gerard Moreno! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Pings it across. Tries to get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. It's really well cleared. Valverde. And here's Vinicius. And he shoots! Mbappe. Oh, they could be caught out here. No way through, so back it comes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Camavinga. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
One-nil, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's heaved it away. Have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. Gay. Vega. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foyt. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe goes for a shot! Mbappe is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's having a go. Rudiger, some resolute defending there. Valverde. Foyt. Gay, gently done. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Moved on forwards.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gerard Moreno. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Oh, a delicate chip through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Camavinga. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. Partey. And here's Perez. It's a loose ball. Rudiger trying to keep this in. Chance to deliver. And it's hoisted clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cross to the back post. Clears it away. And here's Rodrigo. Shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. Eder Militao. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior. Partey. Nice control, and that's aimed into the middle. Valverde. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. Foyt. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Partey, aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior! Split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Lofted upfield, Perez. Well timed, excellent interception. He is offering some sort of an apology. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Valverde. Rudiger shifted upfield. Vega. Partey. Gay. And they've got a throw. Valverde, aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Out for a throw. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Mbappe, good challenge, excellent challenge. Gay, gently done. Gerard Moreno has got himself a free kick. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Proves too strong. Oh, such a clever touch. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Gay does really well to win the ball there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerard Moreno, and they win it back again. Valverde, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Thumps it clear. Oh, nice touch. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now it's Perez. Now it's Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Gets it away. That's the throw. Vinicius Junior, a searching ball out wide. Gay gets it away. That has been knocked clear. Rudiger. Valverde. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Valverde. Solomon. Foyt. It's a quick ball upfield. That has been cut short. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Partey plays it short. Rudiger. Valverde forwards and with intent. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gay. Foyt. Solomon. Partey. Perez. Laid out to the left flank. Chouameni. Valverde. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Showing good feet. Gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. Gay. And here's Solomon. Looking here to chip it through. So nearly the perfect ball. Strong running down that left flank. That's a nicely weighted pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Vega. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to clear it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Valverde. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Perez. Great work on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. Partey. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. It's been slipped through. He's found the way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gay cuts it out. Now it's Perez. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Gerard Moreno.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gerard Moreno looks to get on the end of this. Rudiger. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! That was venomous. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Vega. Partey. Solomon, aim forwards. Rudiger, shifted upfield. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Nice looking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Perez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Eder Militao.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. Alexander, real chance! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Rudiger. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Gerard Moreno really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Perez. And it's Perez. Could try cutting inside here. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Thinks about the shot. Thinks one through. Cleared away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Rodrigo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Oh, this looks sharp. Foyt. Solomon. Now the cross. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Solomon.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Goulet. Bellingham, gently done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Now that's a fine challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Very nicely done. Perez. No foul, says the referee.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedraza. Solomon. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's neat. Solomon knocks it out wide. Gay. And here's Perez. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Goulet, Chouameni, Eder Militao. Pedraza. And it's Partey. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. 2 minutes to be added on. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Rudiger. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Fran Garcia. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rudiger cuts it out. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Nice physical challenge. Rodrigo. And vicious ball here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Eder Militao. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gay, gently done. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Proves too strong. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's there to clear it. Crossed in again. And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Foyt is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior! And it's played forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's out once more. Mbappe. Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And it's Perez. Oh, just skips past his man. Perez forwards and goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Buchanan. Alexander-Arnold. Gerard Moreno. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga, aim forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Eder Militao. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rudiger. Can he latch on to this? Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. Foyt clears it away. Now it's Valverde. Rodrigo. Oh, he's been flattened there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Perez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, red, nice interception. Eder Militao. Valverde. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, played right into his path.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Foyt. Played into space out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Perez. And he's managed to get free. Gerard Moreno trying to keep this in. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Buchanan. And here's Perez. Camavinga shifted upfield. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
gone for the shots. Nice control. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could break here. Foyt. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. Well, that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. And it's made its way to him. Gay.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Camavinga. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Moved on forwards. He can get that clear. Vega have it back and can go again. And here's Perez. He's through, now is he in? Buchanan. Buchanan's cross. In once more. Chance, surely! That is a little undercooked. Partey. Played back to the goalkeeper. Gay. Vega. Gerard Moreno chasing after it. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Perez. And it's Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Partey goes short. Lovely feet. Lofted in. Rodrigo aim forwards. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Eder Militao. Valverde. And it's Valverde. That's good play. Camavinga. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Rudiger. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo given the lift of his goal. Very nicely done. Camavinga out towards the flank. Valverde. Vega gets it away. And that's been won straight back. And here's Camavinga. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Played out to the right. That's very neat. Valverde with the cross. That has been knocked clear. And here's Camavinga. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. Foyt. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem.
There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Valverde. Succumbs to the pressure. Chance here to counter. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Eder Militao cuts it out. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Played it. Can he finish? Time for a change in personnel. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. So who's he picking out? Alexander, oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Gerard Moreno. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they win it back again. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Foyt tries to clear. And they can counter here. Perez. Gerard Moreno. Solomon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rudiger. Chouameni. Valverde. Rudiger. Looks to the other side. And it's Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. Climbs up big! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao. Valverde. Eder Militao. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Gerard Moreno. Partey. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. He has found the way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's played forward. Vega. Vega shifted upfield. Valverde. Eder Militao.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Partey. Valverde, aim forwards. Rodrigo. Valverde. Rodrigo. Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Rodrigo. Partey does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So what can they make of this? Vega. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Solomon. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. Oh, it's played into the area. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gets it away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Rodrigo. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Solomon. Partey, forwards and with intent. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Camavinga! Gets good distance on it. Clearly not happy with that. Rodrigo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Chouameni. And here's Rodrigo. Cleared without complication. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Gay. Foyt. Solomon. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Chouameni. And here's Perez. Solomon. Foyt, and that's aimed into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Oh, sweet feet. Great work on the overlap. And they've got rid. Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Rodrigo. Camavinga, gently done. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Partey. It's a loose ball. pretty, but it gets the job done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Eder Militao, played over towards the opposite flank. Valverde. Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rodrigo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Eder Militao tries to clear. And here's Solomon. Played into space. Cuts out the pass. Played towards the front line. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. Gay is the guilty party there. It's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Partey. Vega. Aim forwards. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Solomon. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Have it back and can go again. He's found a way through. Tries to cross. Goes for the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gay. Solomon.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mbappe! Oh, what a ball! Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's Goulet. Cross deflected behind for a corner. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Arda Goulet. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Chance to deliver. That's going to go a long way. Chouameni. Belling. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Fran Garcia crossed in once more and claimed it back swiftly. Played into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Gay. The pass is intercepted. Fran Garcia. Eder Militao. Belling. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity and a chance! It's their first effort on goal.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Partey. Vega. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Perez. Oh, good spread. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. Valverde. Rodrigo. Valverde. Valverde played over towards the opposite flank. Perez. Partey. Vega. Vega gently done. Chouameni. Valverde. Oh, shot a goal! Deftly away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Buchanan. Moved on forwards. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And it's lofted through here. Lofted upfield. And here's Perez. That has found him in acres of space. Clears it away. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Camavinga, forwards and with intent. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Rudiger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Referee has just said play on. Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Rodrigo. Chouameni. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's a great chance! This time, surely! Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And he goes cross-field. Foyt gently down. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Perez. Partey. And here's Perez. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now it's Buchanan. Rudiger with the clearance. Gerard Moreno. Out to the right. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Buchanan. Great defending, strong and determined. Buchanan. That's really well manoeuvred. Perez. And he shoots! Eder Militao. Valverde. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Gay producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gay shifted upfield. Partey. Vega. Partey. And back to the keeper they go. Gay. And it's played forward. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Perez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Out to the left it goes. Buchanan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Over to the left. And he's there to clear it. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Buchanan. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Camavinga. And the shot! There it is! Rodrigo, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. And that has been cleared. Gay gets good distance on it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gerard Moreno. Oh, good take in a good area. Gerard Moreno. That's going to go a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Buchanan. Out to the right. Voigt. Keeper gets his hands on it. Rodrigo. Rodrigo forwards and with intent. That's tidy. Camavinga. Camavinga played out to the left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's been won straight back. Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Perez. And that was very necessary. Climbs up big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Buchanan just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Valverde, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Valverde. That's Valverde. Camavinga. And it's made its way to him. Foyt gets it away. Perez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. Cleared without complication. Rodrigo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Probing pass. Oh, what a climb! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tchouaméni, and the keeper's got it again. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tchouaméni. Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And that has put paid to that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Buchanan. Vega. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Partey. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's played forward. Valverde. Rodrigo. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Camavinga. It's gone for a throw-in. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Great work on the overlap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Foyt is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Valverde. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Valverde, now he's got space here. Vinicius Junior. They've played it short. Produces a cross. And they've got rid. And it's Valverde. Valverde! Cleared away. Tchouaméni.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tchouaméni. Oh, that's neat. He's looking unstoppable. Danger averted for now. Solomon. Perez. Vega. Partey. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Eder Militao. Rudiger played into space. Great run on the overlap here. Valverde. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Solomon aimed forwards. Foyt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gerard Moreno. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? He's there to get it away. And it's been taken short. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice physical challenge. Solomon. He can get that clear. Gay. Partey. Gay. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Vega. Moved on forwards. Rudiger makes the interception. Chouameni. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Aim forwards. Valverde. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Partey. And here's Perez. Proves too strong. Now they could break here. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Solomon. Fights forwards and with intent. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Valverde. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Now that's a fine challenge. Vega did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Solomon. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Gay does really well to win the ball there. He has found the way through. And here's Rodrigo. And that has been knocked clear. Strong running down that left flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Fights forwards and with intent. Now it's Perez, and it's Partey. Foyt. And here's Solomon. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedraza. Now it's Perez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. Partey played into space out wide. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And here's Solomon! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Alexander-Arnold, Eder Militao, Tchouaméni, and it's Perez. Takes the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Vega. Partey, aim forwards. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Partey. And here's Solomon. Showing good feet. It's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Pedraza wins the duel this time. Camavinga. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedraza. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Goulet. Mbappe. Solomon. Partey. Solomon. Oh, good spread. Solomon. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Vinicius Junior succumbs to the pressure. Thinks one through. Great ball if he can get there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Arda Güler. Perez. Rudiger cuts it out. Fran Garcia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Perez. Solomon. Partey. Pedraza. And he cuts out the supply. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.